Okay, so I actually just posted my last video, that first video. So now this is my next video. So if you haven't seen the first one, tap in with it, which, I mean, I don't know why I'm saying that. Like, I didn't just post it. It's probably only a handful of people even know. At this point, I'm not really trying to let everyone know. Again, keeping it niche at this point. Today I think I have some good topics I want to talk about, though. Let me, I guess, start off with what I'm doing. I'm going to get Chipotle because I've been wanting some for a few days now, and I really didn't want to spend the money on it, to be honest, but I realized that I needed to. I really needed to at this point. I really wanted it, so that's the idea with that. I have to follow the GPS because I've been to this Chipotle a few times, still don't know how to get there. I'm really bad with directions. Terrible with them. But besides the point. I think the first thing I want to talk about, Captain Save-A-Ho. It's as simple as that. Captain Save-A-Ho, it's what a man tries to be when he tries to wife a hoe. It's that simple. It's as simple as that. What are these people doing, bro? By the way, people in Oklahoma don't know how to drive. Let's get that across. They have no idea how to drive. It is terrible. I know I'm from Texas. A lot of people say we don't know how to drive. We know how to drive. We're just aggressive. Here, they just don't know how to drive. It's terrible. Terrible drivers here. But besides the point. Going back to so I've definitely tried to save a hoe before. I've tried to put on that cape before, as some would say. And look at me right now. Obviously, you can tell at this point, there's no girl in this passenger seat. It's just me. It didn't work. And quite frankly, it doesn't work. I think that if it did work in a sense with someone, I think either she probably wasn't that far gone yet, or maybe she wasn't a real hoe. It's that simple. But yeah, I've definitely had my fair share where I've tried to pull a girl out of those trenches of just disgusting acts, and it has gone bad for me every time. The whole reason this conversation's idea kind of came to me was because I actually had the idea. There's this girl that I wanted to talk to, but after getting a status report, I realized that it was going to be a Captain Save-A-Ho situation. And my homeboy, I can't lie, he warned me. He told me, and I, at first I kind of fought back naturally, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get myself hurt, And that's why I think a lot of guys don't realize. We put ourselves out there for so long with these girls, and then we end up getting hurt from it. But I'm not saying that always girls are at fault, because guys can hurt people too. I mean, hurt girls too. Not saying that I've ever done such a thing, but, it's a possibility. Yeah, so when you're trying to save a hoe, you always think, I can change them. No, you can't. You can't, dude. You literally can't. It's that simple. You can't. You're not going to. You're not gonna save them. They're just gonna do you dirty, and then you're gonna be posted up for the next years looking at her Instagram stories, thinking, why would I ever do that? Or really, you shouldn't, because you should have blocked them. It's that simple. Yeah, so that's why I really wanted to get this kind of video started off talking about was, oh my gosh, I'm in a school zone. That's why I'm going slow. Dude, school zones are so stupid. So stupid. I guess I understand them. Besides the point. Yeah, Captain Save-A-Ho, back to it. And I think a lot of these problems that these girls have, these hoes in general, a lot of them, it's fatherless activity is what it is. And you might think, who am I to say something about someone not having a father? My dad did pass away. That's going to be known. Don't need I'm sorry's or anything. Twin died of cancer. R.I.P. Love him. And so I was without a father. I was raised by my sister and my mom for a little bit there. I did end up getting a great stepdad, and so he's awesome. Great guy. But I feel like a lot of them, they're affected and they act this way because they don't have a father. They don't have someone and they don't know how to treat people. I think that's a big problem. And, honestly, I don't know if this is a hot take even, but I think that being cheated on by like a girl that, I don't think it's nearly as bad as being in love with a whore that is a whore. Like being in love with one and knowing she is one and still being in love with her. That is terrible. That is I was about to say I wouldn't wish down my worst enemy. I'm lying. My worst enemy could get, anyone who says that's stupid. I would always wish terrible things to my worst enemy. Like, I would wish down my worst, yeah, I would wish down my worst enemy. You know why? Because my worst enemy is probably one of the whores that I was in love with at some point and they did me dirty. It's that, you can't be Captain Sable. You can't do it. You can't do it, come out the other end looking happy. If you did it, congrats to you. I have a feeling that it's probably gonna still end bad for you. I don't think it might be going good right now. It's probably not gonna be going good in the end. So let's just put that out there to say that. I just got cut off. That's crazy. See, it's these Oklahoma drivers. They don't know how to drive. Yeah, let's give a little update on my finger. I still haven't wrapped up. It's gotten better. It still hurts like hell. Still not over me passing out. That was crazy. That was some insane stuff for sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this Chipotle, and then I'm gonna resume this as I'm eating the Chipotle because I feel like they always be eating while I'm doing stuff. But yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, now I just got my food, so the bag was secured out of Chipotle. I just got a water cup right now because I didn't want to spend any more money on a drink. But we got my Chipotle bowl, and let me tell you why I get my Chipotle bowl. And if you don't get this, then you're just wrong. Sorry. It's kind of just all it is to it. Bowl, white rice, no beans. Beans are gross. I mean, a lot of people like beans, but those are gross. Double chicken, pico, guac, the corn is so gas, and shredded cheese, lettuce, and yeah, I think that's all right. Yeah, it's the best way to get it. But yeah, so I don't remember exactly what I was talking about before I walked in here, because I was just very was the word infatuated with the idea that I was getting to eat food like Chipotle. I was really excited, guys. So yeah, this was a great idea. I have a lot of bad ideas, but this was a good one. I will say consequences have to be the worst part of actions for sure, if it's a bad one at least. Yeah, going back to how I feel like I turned out fine when I didn't fall for a little bit. Why are these girls not? Like, why are they? There's a lot of evil girls. There's a lot of evil girls out there. But I mean, on the flip side, there is a lot of evil guys. But I feel like a lot of the evil guys are only evil because they were done evil by a girl. Why do they have a Virginia license plate? Virginia license plate? Who are you doing in Oklahoma? Also, who even lives in Virginia, dude? Like, I don't think I've ever talked to someone who's been like, yeah, I'm from Virginia. Like, really? Like, that's where you were born? Like, that's gotta suck. Dude, I definitely just spilled some in my car. Oh my gosh. A little bit of guac just got in my seat. This is ridiculous. We'll be right back. Okay, I kind of overreacted. It barely spilled out. I swore I had, lost, half my food. I don't remember what I'm talking about. You know, I thought it was going to be really hard to, I guess, because I was like, oh, how am I going to talk to myself? But it really doesn't feel like that. I kind of feel like I'm kind of connecting with whoever's watching this. Even if it's maybe me watching my own video. Because I definitely did watch my first video a few times. I had to make sure that thing was okay to post. Make sure I don't get canceled for anything. I say that like anyone, but it's crazy. Cancel culture is crazy. Let's get that out of the way. Like, the baby, he never should have got canceled. People forget how hard his music was. When he was on like the 2019 run, bro, oh my gosh. Suge was playing in my headphones at all times of the day. Like, I loved that song. But actually, you know, I haven't really talked about, I think music's a big part of my life. Top 5 rappers right now. Actually, I'll give you my top 5 listen of 2025. Number 1, Lil Uzi. I just watched someone almost get hit. And guess who's driving? A woman. If I could edit videos, I'd insert like the SpongeBob. Like, I don't know how it is. Like, you know when something's bad, but yeah. Lil Uzi. Hi. These Chipotle parking lots are weird, dude. Maybe I shouldn't have picked to eat in the parking lot. But yeah, Lil Uzi, Playboi Carti, it was Kanye West, and I think Key Glock, and I don't know who my 5 was. Maybe it was, I think it was TV Girl. TV Girl's hard. If you haven't give them a listen. They're not like niche or anything, but a lot of the guys I talk to now, I listen to them. Maybe that says more about me than them. I don't know. Whatever it was, I'm low-key dogging this John, bro. I'll be forgetting how good Chipotle is until I eat it again. And then I'll have it like twice in a week, and then I look at my bank account. And I understand why I didn't have it. What's with prices these days? Dude, inflation? Ridiculous. I went to the grocery store the other day. I was like, I'm just going to pick up a quick few things. I was in there for like 10 minutes. Dude, it's been like 60 bucks. It's like, all I wanted was like some little snacks, and like I bought some like Q-tips. Like, we're talking $60. It's insane how much stuff costs these days. Like, I don't know. We need to do something. Like what they do back in the day, like through tea or something, the Boston Tea Party. We need to like the 2026 version of that. But that's what I think, because I'm tired of paying so much. Like, go to Chipotle, I didn't get a drink. $16, $17. No. Yeah, it's like $16, $17. It's like, dude, what am I don't have that much money. I'm in college. I'm broke. Like, what are we talking about? I think I just dropped a piece of lettuce. That's annoying. Yeah, so I'm about tired of that, because, yeah, I'm in college. I'm in these nursing classes, so I be locked in, so I don't even be like, I don't be working, because I was playing football, but I do work over the summer. I work construction. I know I don't look it, but I be putting it out there a little bit, at least a little bit. I don't like love it, but I get paid, so what more can I say? It's that simple. That homeless man was staring at me. Kind of scared me for a second. Did anyone else used to be scared of homeless people when they were little? Dude, I was scared of them. You couldn't tell 6-year-old me to go talk to a homeless person. But I was also a weird kid. I need to start enunciating. I realize people have to hear what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, let's go back to Save a Ho. I kind of want to hit back on that topic because I think that is going to be the topic of this video. The title, Save a Ho, Captain Save a Ho, at least. Yeah, there's nothing that tells me. I think for a while I try to reason with it and think like, yeah, you can, like in certain situations. The older I get, the more I realize if a hoe wants to be a hoe, she's going to be a hoe. There's no saving them. You need to find someone that's equally yoked with you, that has the same aspirations that you want, has the same important, not exact, but like obviously you want to have some of the same important things. Like some things need to be common goals between you two. Obviously, as a Christian, the biggest thing for me is their faith has to be a big goal. You may not be a Christian, I don't know, but you should. Jesus loves you. But you gotta find someone who isn't gonna hold you down or you feel like you're always trying to save and bring up. That's not gonna work well for you. Like, let's put it this way. You have a car, like NASCAR racers. I think they have a bunch of stuff pulling them back in that car, or they have stuff that's going to make them faster. Ooh, you want your girl, you want them to be equally yoked. They're helping you go farther. You're helping each other go farther, not pulling you back. You want to have that, so I think that's why you can't simply save a hoe, because besides just that, you're not even just pulling yourself back. You're hurting yourself. But I do understand it does get to the point when you're in love with a whore, you're in love with them. Nothing more you can do at that point. I mean, obviously, but that's at least what I would say.